tell a story here that just adds to the moment that we're having right now. Debbie and I were over in the islands for a couple of weeks, and I very intentionally engaged my angels when I was moving into new settings, new churches that asking me to present Ascended Life, specifically asking me, but they've never heard it before. Nobody's opened it up for them. So I need help. Because, this, if I do it wrong, this could be the last time I'm there, or make people offended at God. And so I need help. So I very much engaged with angels and just had amazing responses. Okay, so I get home. This is last Monday. I'm busy all Monday night, but Tuesday night comes and I feel this strange drawing, this tugging, to go down to my prayer trail, down to my avenue of angels. Now, there was some stuff happening, and on my way walking down there, it's about 3 blocks away, I'm processing some of the difficult stuff that's happening, and yet there was this strange capacity to pray in tongues. I'm like, and that's my normal mode anyway, but it's just like, I'm not getting sucked into the tough stuff. I'm just being able to pray in tongues. Okay, so I get to the very front, the last curve before I'm now on to the Avenue of Angels. And I stop there. Now it's dark as the ace of spades. It's just black there. And it's a night. It was probably 9 o'clock, something like that. And there were some tall trees right in that area. And I hadn't noticed the wind at all when I was walking down there. And I just stopped just before I move into the Avenue of Angels. And it's like, angels, I'm here to acknowledge you and give you thanks. Under God, of course. I kid you not. These trees that were just sticking up right here above me, a wind began swirling. It went, and instantly, within a half a second, I thought of David when the Lord told him, when you hear the rustling of the wind in the tops of the mulberry trees, that's your sign. And I instantly, my heart, my soul just responded like, there's the recognition, the acknowledgement of the heavenly host. And once I did that, remember it came up to about this level. Instantly, it went up to the wind's kind of moving more through the branches. And now I'm very much captured. I'm taken captive by the moment. And when I really engaged, instantly there was the third increase, and literally the tree limbs are just going back and forth like this. And it hadn't been doing that. I'm like, this is a holy moment for sure. And I was just fully engaged. I had a little bit of tears, but mostly I had euphoria. This strong sense of the coming together of heaven and earth, just celebrating the accomplishments of partnership over the last few weeks. And I was just like, I'm so grateful. I walked on down my trail. I said, Lord, I'm the happiest man alive. This is such a good kingdom to be alive in. And it's just my little story. It happened. It's very subjective on one hand because it's just my story, but I was there. And there was a celebration. There was an effervescing. There was a bubbling up happening on multiple fronts, on the heaven front and inside of me. Another story about angels. Last night, Steve Bartlett and Owen Richards, some of you know Owen Richards, just moved here to Kansas City a couple months ago. He and I, those three, and then my grandson Eli, we went about an hour and a half south of here to a little tiny town, 160 people, and a little church there that had been hosting meetings each night this week, and they asked me to lead worship and speak last night. So I took a team with us. Well, the day before that, I'd prayed with the pastor over the phone, and on the way down there, we prayed. And every time we prayed, we released angels. We beckoned, we invited angelic participation. Well, during the meeting, 2 people said they saw angels. And so first of all, I'm very, very grateful for that. Second of all, we were in an environment where ascended life concepts and topics were absolutely brand new. And you know what rural people are like. I have been one several times in my life. And rural people hold their cards very close, kind of like Wisconsinites. And they give that stoic stone face, you know, and they're not going to move. They're not going to show their cards. But you know what? They just couldn't help it. They just couldn't help it when they had these Jesus experiences. One by one, somebody broke the ice, and pretty soon most of the people shared their experiences of coming in through Jesus the door. Oh, it makes my heart so happy. I've never felt ministry be more easy and more rewarding. And thank you, not only that the message is easier, but we have partnership, angelic hosts.